Hey guys, it's Charisma. I am recording from Chaos and Mayhem. Oh, yes, that little water leak that started a few weeks ago. Yeah, in the process of us finishing up to the point where we put down all of the flooring, I made a little discovery which led to something so much worse. It's so much worse. Let me just give you an idea of what's going on. So, yeah, that's a hole, a hole, and that blue tape, that's going to be more holes, meaning the wall is going to be opened. Seeing that is never a good thing. That's a dehumidifier. So yeah, I just want to give a shout out to an amazing friend who, in between me staying at hotels over the weekend, was like, yeah, no, my place is open. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you. But the reason why I'm coming on is because before the water leak, I redid the kitchen and I was so happy. I was so happy. The reason why I'm saying was because I have no idea what my kitchen is going to look like when we finish with this latest issue, which is far more major than the last one. It's an absolute nightmare, and somehow, some way, I'm able to still keep my sanity and not lose my shit, although I've had my moments. But I at least wanted to share to show you what it looked like, kind of like as of a week and a half or so ago. And I'm going to take you way back. I'm actually going to, after I finish this little intro video, post up what it looked like before I even bought the place, so that way you can see the transition. The purpose of me doing that is just kind of like a real quick PSA. Stop trying to look for your dream home unless you've got dream home money. Yes, it's a form of settling, but I say that to say you can find a place that can be worked with. You know what I'm saying? You can work with nearly everything. Just have the vision. If you're looking at things, you're looking at places that may not have all of the amenities that you're looking for, you can always do upgrades. You can always renovate later on, and not necessarily all at once. You know what I mean? Some people do that. They see a place and they already know before they even move in, they're going to be knocking out walls. No, maybe you need to sit in it and create what your vision of it should be. And even in a limited space, I've never had a galley kitchen before. And again, this is my first home buying experience. So I started with a condo because that was based on what I could afford. And I never knew what a galley kitchen was, but honey, it comes with limitations. But as long as you have a vision and a good contractor and maybe a little bit of DIY, you will be okay. Yeah, so let me stop talking. I'm going to go ahead and post some photos and some before, and then I'll show you the outcome of the kitchen. And yeah, let's just keep the faith that it's going to be even more amazing once all of the renovations are done. All right, y'all. Talk soon. Bye. All right, so let's dive right in. Here is the before picture, raw and unedited. This is what I saw on all of the MLS listings when looking for my first piece of property. And as you can see, it's functional, it's clean, but it is basic as hell. We are talking builder's grade everything. Literally nothing had been done to this since it was probably built back in 1985. You can see the basic, they're super dark brown cabinets. And here's another look from a different angle. Again, everything functional, everything all together. This was a bank owned property, but it was just simple, right? So there were no handles on the cabinets. You can see that horrendous ceiling box light that had fluorescent lights, basic white oven. We know how we hate white appliances, and the white tile floor at that time. I'll show you in the next video what I ended up doing with the flooring throughout. Matter of fact, here it comes right now. My first upgrades, DIY changes, were to paint the cabinets. Why not make a dark kitchen even darker? There's something about the dark espresso brown paint that seemed super classy, so I went with that. Went ahead and added some silver handle pulls to it, and then I did a DIY backsplash. When I look back at it, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. This pattern is horrendous, but whatever, I didn't know any better, and it worked for a little bit. Everything else stayed the same, but the paint just seemed to make it pop a little bit more, and the handles especially. And then I think I also got like some little rubber stops for the cabinets so they didn't slam whenever they were closing. And yeah, this is what the kitchen looked like probably for about 2 years, and it was just super dark. Look at the flooring. Yes, I did the laminate flooring throughout, but everything was just super dark, and I didn't know any better. But I felt accomplished and proud of myself for making these little upgrades. And then I got tired of the dark cabinets, and someone said, yeah, you can do it. And here I am doing it. As you can see, super shiny. I can't even find the other photos or the videos, but when I tell you doing cabinets is an absolute nightmare, it's an absolute nightmare. But the kitchen was the last part of my place that had been left untouched, and I understand why. Tedious, tedious, tedious. Painting cabinets, look, they're super shiny. This is what they look like before, and they probably had about 2 or 3 layers of paint on them. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get to sanding, and so I did. I think it probably took me about a week to finish everything, right? I had all the materials. The only thing I had to buy was this little sander, which left sand and dust all over the place. And had I done it outside, I literally would have been walking back and forth, back and forth. So I just covered up as much as I could and made sure I had some masks and went to town on these. Here's a look, another look, just to show you the different layers of paint and lacquer and everything else. My house was a hot ass mess, but you know what? The white made it pop. Oh my goodness, it made it pop. I made sure to put on a really good primer before painting, and then yeah, it was cabinet central. I did it, and here's what it looked like afterwards. Yes, look at this. Now, never mind the countertops. I knew those were coming at a later date, but it just looked so much cleaner. I was able to recycle and actually put the pulls on a lot better, and yeah, it looked better. I was happy with the outcome, even though the white appliances drove me crazy. And I think here I was probably talking, it was a different video, just saying, yes, I need countertops, but here's what everything looked like. And I think I have a photo from another angle. No, you know what? Let's talk about these old ass tile. Yeah, this bar area. Yeah, old. I mean, in good condition. I don't know if you can tell it leaned forward a little bit, but no matter how much I ended up cleaning this, it never looked clean. And then last but not least, pay attention to this area here, because this ended up being the most difficult part of this kitchen renovation. I tried to put an over-the-range microwave there. That didn't work because there's no wall. I tried to put another microwave there. That wouldn't work because there's no wall. So I said, you know what? Let's just take it down. Let's put something else up. And in the end, it all worked out. And voila! Look at this! Yes, yes, yes. Okay, can I just talk about these bar stools real quick? They just complete the look. Thank you to one of the Makeover sisters. These are the most comfortable, sophisticated, classy bar stools ever. But yeah, that just kind of completes the look. And look, you guys, here it is. Whoa, look at this. New countertops, new bar top. Y'all see that island, right? We'll come back to that in a minute. But I know you see that island. I know you see it. I know you see the open space. It is absolutely... I was so happy. I was so happy. Look, my backsplash here. Okay, so I gotta turn on the lights and give you the full effect. Take a look. I upgraded my appliances as well. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go back. Let's talk about these countertops. Let's talk about the backsplash. Let's talk about the new faucet. Let's talk about the undermount sink. I never really paid attention to the difference. I love everything about this faucet. Look at that. Look. Rain on me. Rain. Yes. Okay, that was a little perverted, but I couldn't help myself. I just love everything. Just minor touches. A soap dispenser. Yes. So, all right, let's recap everything that happened. New countertops. Remember, I painted the cabinets. I continued to use the silver pulls. I upgraded to Big Daddy. Look at Big Daddy, you guys. I feel like such a grown-up. A real refrigerator, temperature control, all of this space. Look at all this healthy food in here. Okay, let's talk about the top, the liquor section. I know I can do something, but for now, that's where it's gonna go. This refrigerator actually has a feature where you can open it up on either side. My oven, look. Oh my gosh, I love it. Look, you guys, it has a built-in air fryer. I was able to get rid of that big, bulky air fryer, and this is because we need to run that back and give it another look. Yes. Built-in air fryer, induction top range, which cooks super fast, and I love it. I am so in love with this space, but again, at the time of recording, it doesn't look like this anymore. I'm not gonna cry. Okay, last but not least, I don't want to go to the top because I have all of this stuff in the background during construction, but I gotta talk about the range hood. My contractor made it work. Look. This is just so dope. I just gotta show you. Look again. Look. We made an island vent low, so we had to go in there and rig and cut this and cut that. I'm telling you guys, it's amazing what a contractor can do when you tell them what you want, as long as it isn't anything too crazy. And this is it, my kitchen.